What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Right here I have a 2024 Toyota Tacoma Tier D Off-Road Premium. I've owned this for about a week now, so let's go over everything on an ownership review standpoint. Let's start with the exterior of this new Tacoma. Toyota killed the design. Fit and finish on this truck. This is a production model. It isn't a prototype anymore. Fit and finish is really nice. It's a lot better than the third gen. The front end of this truck looks absolutely insane. All around the truck, from the side of the truck, the rear of the truck, it's gorgeous. Up front, we have some LED headlights. We have some LED fog lights, and let me tell you, they are super bright. You have your 360 camera, you have your front camera right here. On the sides of the mirror, you have cameras over there. Now let's go to the side profile of this truck. You have black fender flares, you have brand new body lines on the front and rear fenders. I know you can't really see it very well because this is the ice cap version of the truck, but they do look really nice in person. We're all super familiar with the rear of this truck because it looks exactly like the Toyota Tundra. But the one thing the Toyota Tundra does not have is a button on the passenger side of the truck. There's so many different ways to open up and close the bed of this truck. It is insane. Like I just showed you, there's a button on the passenger side of the truck now. There's also the button on the driver's side of the truck. The tailgate is now fully electrical, unlike the Tundra. So as you can see, both buttons on each side, you press it once, it opens it, you press it again, closes it. Just like a normal tailgate as well, you have a button right there, comes down electrically, and here's a cool thing. You tap this with your knee, and that goes up as well. Also, there is a button on the inside of the truck and also on your key fob to open and close the tailgate from there. Let's go ahead and demonstrate the button on the key fob for the tailgate. All you gotta do, you hold it, comes down, you hold it again, comes right back up. So I'm coming from a 5th gen 4Runner, so a bed from a truck is new to me. The nice thing about this bed, you have LED lights on the sides, you have the LED and cameras up there, and the camera from up here is, one of them's for your digital rear view mirror, and then one is also to see what you're carrying in the bed of your truck. On the sides over here, we have a bunch of outlets, power outlets. You have a USB and then a 12 volt. Over here, you have a 400 watt power inverter. On this side, you have a small cubby for whatever you want. If you guys are wondering why there's a tire in the back of here, stay tuned on the channel because this truck will be fully built out. Depending on what packaging you have on your truck, as I stated, this is the premium version of the truck. This came with 3 keys. So you got 2 of your normal key fobs, and then you have a credit card key, and that fits right into my pocket. The nice thing about that is you never have to carry any of these keys. All you gotta do is go to the door, unlocks, you squeeze the handle, that locks it. So you never have to carry any of these. Now that we covered most of the stuff on the exterior, let's head to the interior. Right when you step into the interior of this new Tacoma, it's all redesigned, it's brand new, and it is amazing. All right, now we have the truck started up, a red Tier D button straight from the aftermarket scene. Here's a look at the 12.3 inch digital cluster. Here is this massive 14-inch radio. You have, right now it's in Apple CarPlay. You could do the same exact thing as other vehicles. Go to the Toyota app through there. Also, what's nice about the Tacoma is now they integrated a bar So now you could swap through all your Toyota settings, make stuff a lot more convenient. Down here you have your electric rear locker, 360 camera that'll pop up on the screen. Depress that. I'm not sure what this button was, but here you have your little dial for your drive modes, multi-terrain select, crawl control, and tow haul. And listen to that. Really nice dial. You use this, go to 4-wheel drive, back to 2-wheel drive. There's 4 low right there. Now check out the drive modes on this thing. Right now it's an eco, this is normal, and sport mode. There's a ton of different settings on this. You hold OK, and then you're able to go to your settings, customize all this. The interesting thing is you go down to meter settings, you hold OK, you can go to meter type. So right here you have a dual gauges. You could do a single gauge, or you could do no gauges at all. Let's go back to the dual gauge. So that was meter type. You go to meter style. Right here you could change what type of designs you want. So right now I'm in tough. This is sporty, smart, and casual. Here you have a ton of different buttons. Here's your auxiliary switches. Here is a button to open and close your tailgate from inside the truck. Your AC power inverter, traction control, automatic high beams. This button is to dim all the lights in the interior. And this button right here, you could adjust your headlights, so that could be moved up or down. Down here you have your jellyfish launcher. The fit and finish on this interior of the production models is really great. It's a lot better than the 3rd generation Tacomas. Over here you have your glove box. There's a ton of stuff in there, but quite a bit of storage. You have a shelving right here. So the only things I have seen that don't fit very well is there's a little gap on the handle in the center console, and then also the driver's side door has a gap right here. So here I am sitting right behind myself. Up here is a very comfortable seating position for me. I'm 5'7", so I'm not the tallest whatsoever. The door handles and the whole door itself is super solid back here. A ton of leg room for a mid-sized truck, especially for me being short. You have all your power right here, and then right here I have all my camera stuff, but this truck is super solid. Let's go ahead and take this for a drive, and hopefully you guys do not fall. So I'm coming from a 5th gen 4Runner that had the old 4-liter V6, somewhat powerful. It seemed a lot better than the 3rd generation Tacoma, but this new powertrain with the 2.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder and the 8-speed automatic, I'm beginning to love this powertrain. There's so much low-end torque, and the way this thing drives and handles is really nice. This is the one thing I absolutely hate about the truck, is the seatbelt warning is non-stop. You can't get over it. It never stops. So that is my biggest complaint on this truck. And that's good. You guys are not falling over. So sweet. But driving this around, I have close to 600 miles on this truck within the first week of having it. And I love driving this thing. Completely stock, drives amazing. We're about to find out how this truck handles with 35-inch tires once this truck is fully built. So I'll do a video, the same exact video like this, once I have 35s, give you my driving impressions and all that. But completely stock, this truck drives amazing. There's so much power to this thing. It's mind-blowing. From a little 4-cylinder, this thing is amazing. It's fairly quiet. It's a lot quieter than the 3rd generation Tacoma. Also, what I've noticed is the inside of the Tacoma is a lot quieter than the previous generation Tacoma as well, which I'm super happy about. You do get quite a bit of engine noise, but it's not super bad whatsoever. You do hear this turbo a lot, which I like. A lot of people might not like it because it may get annoying sometimes. But for me, I love the turbo noise. So right here, just got on the main road. That was not a 0 to 60. I'm just getting up to speed. Really fast to get up to speed. Let me know if you guys want a 0 to 60 test on this truck. But as far as I know, this truck is pretty quick. Yeah, I like it. Right here, we're going up a hill. The nice thing about the new transmission, it does not gear hunt whatsoever. So we're climbing up this pretty steep hill, and it's doing just fine. It's staying in the same gear, keeping its speed as well. Go ahead and do a little U-turn right here. We'll go back down the road that we just came from. I'm not sure if you guys could hear how quiet this truck is, but it is honestly really quiet. There might be a little bit of fan noise, so let me turn this completely off. Also turn my seat off because I was running an AC seat. But I'm at a complete stop right now. Super quiet in this truck. It's insane. But let's go ahead, get going again. And just like that, you guys fell. That's how much power this thing has. You hit the gas and you're going like crazy. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned for more content. First YouTube video, so this is the first time I'm doing it, so don't mind how crappy this video is going to turn out. But yeah, stay tuned for more content because I'm going to build out this Tacoma. You can find me on Instagram at GhostedTRD. And you guys have a good one.